and welcome to the Irresistible Marketing Pod, the podcast that wants you to remember how much power and choice you do have, especially when you factor in the ripple effects of your work. I'm your host, Isa Gauchi, your marketing confidence cheerleader and owner of the M-ISA Messaging digital marketing agency for small business baddies such as yourself. Today, I want to talk about why getting rich is a revolution and why I love that for us. Us meaning my people, as in small businesses and personal brands striving to make the world more just, healthy, and beautiful through their work. My people meaning folks who have been historically intentionally shut out of wealth and power by oppressive systems like patriarchy, racism, homophobia, ableism, classism, etc. So let's get into it. But quick trigger warning, I am going to very briefly mention the election and then move on. But if you're not up for another hot take or reflection, fast forward about a minute or so. Okay, so I am recording this in November 2024, and right about now, most of the folks I support as Marketing Confidence Cheerleader have been collectively spiraling since November 5th. I mean, duh, of course. The US decided again that a senile, racist, ableist, transphobic sexual abuser should hold the nuclear codes. It's fucked up, and understandably, the resulting fear, anguish, and grief have been considerable. In my circles, the focus is pretty much 180'd from hope, change, and innovative entrepreneurship to survival, contingency plans, and just making it through the damn day. Again, all of this is totally, completely understandable. But that's also not where I want to live. Because I think that now my work, our work, is more important than ever. As is us getting really fucking good at marketing so we can get really fucking rich. Because then we are dangerous. I mean, more so than we already are. Rich us, that is a force to be reckoned with. Then we go from powerless to holding the powerful accountable and being powerful and accountable ourselves. Here's why this matters so much to me. And I don't mean to minimize the feelings of fear, anguish, and grief. It's not where I have my focus personally right now. If you are spending some time processing those completely valid and valuable emotions, more power to you. But I just want to talk about this because this is what's on my mind. Being poor is exhausting. And I know that we are tired of being exploited left, right, and center, and we want to eat the rich, and we don't have a whole lot of respect for billionaires because it's hoarding wealth that is so unnecessary for one person and could feed nations. Going down a rabbit hole. But anyway, look, we can't do much when we are so broke. We have to scramble just to get our basic survival needs met month to month. And I know that fear of, will I be able to eat? Will I have a home? What will happen if I can't pay that bill? I know those fears are consuming. They can feel so crippling, understandably, again. But the truth is that we need your basic needs easily met so we can free up your brilliance to focus on other things. So this is why I insist on my clients raising their prices and limiting their scope of work so that their needs are met. They are resourced. They are rested. They are not constantly on the verge of or experiencing burnout, as so many of us have been trained is just what we're supposed to do, is just what we have to accept in order to pay our bills. It's not true. And this is why I insist my clients properly charge for their energy, their time, their attention, and their expertise. And this is why it is so important that I help my clients build businesses that will not only be profitable for the long term, but also like sustainable, like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually sustainable for the long term, like a business that is built to last. because being resourced frees up a whole lot of our energy and focus. It frees it up from us wondering, how are we going to eat? How are we going to live? How are we going to take care of our families? This is why I want us, you, me, our people, I want us paid. I want us rich. Because here's what having your needs met frees you up to focus on. What if you were making enough profit to hire other folks so all their survival needs could be met too? What if you could pay them so well and offer such wonderful, nurturing benefits to them that the standard for employee compensation was raised by your example? You set a new normal. You set new normal for working compensation and working conditions. What if you were resourced enough to be able to help out your people whenever they needed help with their survival needs? Your family, your friends, people in your communities. And what if you were so resourced from your business's profits that you could afford to help total strangers with their survival needs too? And what if whole communities were freed from having to struggle with survival and were thus able to apply their brilliance to other pressing issues? What if that happened for whole generations? What if you were resourced and visible enough using your financial power to the benefit of your people that more and more people outside of our normal spheres realize that they can not only survive but also thrive without having to conform and assimilate to oppressive institutions and unjust monopolies of power? And suddenly the way to stay safe, the way to belong, the way to feel like enough no longer requires you to fawn over people who want to control and exploit you. So this is the reason why I want us to all to get handsomely paid. So we are not so exhausted just trying to live that we actually have the power to change the freaking world. So that we're not so preoccupied trying to assimilate and stuff ourselves into the stifling little tiny boxes prescribed to us by patriarchal, colonialist, white supremacist, heteronormative, neurotypical, classist mainstream society. So we can actually use our power to free us all from those stupid assimilation boxes we're all way too big and complex and diverse and beautiful for anyway. So yes, I unashamedly want us to have money. I want to have money. I want everyone I fuck with to have money. I want every one of my clients to be super freaking profitable so that we are controlled by no man, so that fawning and people-pleasing no longer have to be our primary survival strategies. So we rest and honor our bodies and our time rather than exploiting every precious cell, every precious second for productivity just so some distant billionaire gets to profit from it. So we get to spend time exploring our desires, not merely scrambling to barely meet our needs. So that we get to act on desire rather than coercion and fear. So that our communities are powerful enough to protect and care for each other. So that intentionally marginalizing our people is just no longer an option. So that we are in full awareness of our own agency, our own power, and thus never, ever, ever hopeless. I want us to get rich as revolution, rich as rebellion, rich as refusal to accept what can and should be changed. So that's why even now, when the world feels gloomy and frightening and big and scary for a lot of us in the United States here and around the world, it's why your business still matters. This is why your pricing strategy still matters. This is why your marketing, your strategies that center on consensual, ethical selling still matter. Building sustainable businesses that allow you to not just meet your needs, but nurture yourself, thrive, keep you resourced, rested, and refreshed, and able to move through the day with joy, with generosity, with gratitude. This is why this is still important. This is still important now, and this is doing something. This is doing something big, something major. The work you are doing right now, the success of your business, your potential, your earning potential, your profits, and what you will do with the power that you can have and that you are calling in and that you are taking action, you are making moves to fortify. It matters now. It really matters right now. So, if you would like to infuse 2025 with a whole lot of hope and wealth building for your business, you are more than welcome to join the squad, which is my crew of excellently eccentric entrepreneurs cheering each other on as we do the impossible in real time. We meet monthly where I teach a marketing masterclass on a topic that the squad votes on to ensure we're always focused on what's most current and pressing to your business. And this is not obviously a bro marketing course. This isn't just about TikTok or Instagram or algorithms. We tackle whatever is blocking you from the kind of marketing that gets the results you want, be it a strategic, tactical, or emotional issue. And then each class is followed by a business lab so we can immediately integrate the lesson directly into your business. So no stuffing it away in a corner of your mind so you'll never use it again. No, we get stuff done right there on the call. We meet an additional 1 or 2 times a month for our marketing confidence cheerleading call, an open Q&A where we tackle whatever challenges are blocking the marketing success that you want. Again, be it a strategic, tactical, or emotional issue. It usually evens out to us meeting live every other week, but you get to ask me questions anytime in between in our private group where you get me as your marketing director, so you can ask me questions between sessions. You can run your launch strategy by me, your content plan, your messaging, your branding. You get unlimited copy editing from me. You have my eyes helping you hone your marketing assets in that private group. And in that private group, we also, not only do you get to interact and make business bestie friends with the other awesome entrepreneurs in there, but I also give you optional weekly marketing challenges, affirmations, pitch practices so that we can practice until selling feels easy, reflection questions, and content prompts so you'll never be at a loss for words for your marketing. Squad members also get to enjoy access to my entire private archive of past marketing masterclasses I've taught, cheerleading calls, guided meditations, guest expert sessions, and breath work, and more. So all of this pretty much evens out that you have access to 24/7, very customized for us, our folk, business and marketing support and community 24/7. It's pretty great. So annual memberships are on sale for Black Friday through December 2nd, 2024. That's this coming Monday, where you can save 25% on a one-time payment for 2025, in addition to receiving December 2024 access for free. So you get in the squad right away. You get this month of December and then all of 2025, saving nearly $500, which is about the equivalent of getting 4 months of squad access for free. Or you can select the 2-payment option, or 2 payments billed 6 months apart for 11% off, and plus the complimentary admission for December 2024, which is about 2.5 months of free access to the squad, or is what it evens out to, the equivalency. So if you are interested in learning more, if you would like to join, the link to read all about it is in the show notes, or if you want to chat with me to make sure it's a good fit for you and your goals and your business, my contact info is also in the show notes. All right. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Don't forget to drop me 5 stars and a kind review to get this free resource in front of more people and to leave me with a great big old smile. All right. Love you. Bye.